So, um, anyway, I'm sorry. I found, I've had, I collect books and I don't read them all. I know that sounds strange to people who don't like books, but some of us really do like them. And I take my books and then it's nice to have them when you need them, you know? So then you just look up what you need, and when the time comes that you need it. Most of my books are in my storage unit, which makes me really sad because they're like family to me. Excuse me, I have to clear my throat. I guess it's common for people with autism to personify things that aren't human or alive, you know, so we have a rich imagination, and I think that it helps us get through a lot of things, you know. We can escape into our mind, and it helps when we're going through tough times. So, you know, reading books was a very important part of my growing up as soon as I was able to learn how to read. And I just loved all the classics like Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. She's one of my favorite authors. And I love the movie that they made in the 90s. Not the newest one. I don't like the newest one, but the one that they made in the 90s. And then I like, you know, Jane Austen, and I like, excuse me. Well, when I was, you know, I was really going through a tough time after we moved from Ohio. We moved to Illinois, and my parents wanted me to go to a Catholic school, me and my younger brother. And I really hated that school so bad. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. So I found these beautiful books in the library, and they really helped me deal with the situation and the bullying that I was receiving from, and the ostracization. That's not the correct pronunciation, I'm sorry, but from the other kids. That was a really tough year for me, and but I don't think I could have got through it. I was already thinking about unaliving myself at that young age. It was hard. But I found The Secret Garden and A Little Princess. And what else did I read back then? I read a bunch of different books, but when I was tested in Ohio, I think I was in 4th grade, and I tested for college level. I can't remember what the terms were, like retention or understanding. Like I had a college level understanding of what I was reading, and my mom was really proud of me. I don't know if my dad ever knew, or he never said anything, but at least my mom was proud of me. So this book here is called Inner Simplicity, 100 Ways to Regain Peace and Nourish Your Soul. And I haven't really looked at it that much, but I just liked it because it was, you know, a small size, and I like the concept. And the author is Elaine St. James. And I have some of her other books, but this is the only one I have here for some odd reason. I don't know why. It seems like every time I move, it's always like a chaotic, traumatic time of my life. So I just pick random stuff, and I don't pick the things that I actually probably will need. So maybe, I don't know. I do need this though at this time. And then I found this this part. It's called number 10, Latch On to Synchronicity. And I've been finding out within the last, I don't know if I told you in previous videos, but I probably did, because I have another channel that I kind of go over the same stuff. It's my astrology channel, My Cosmic Cottage. And I started these two channels last year. Not at the same time, but, you know, so I kind of lose track of who I tell what to. But I thought this was really cool. So she says, we've all had days where everything just seems to go right. We hit the traffic at the opportune moment, and we drive straight to the office without delays. We pull into the parking lot just as a convenient parking space opens up for us. The people we've been trying to reach all week suddenly call or appear, and we're able to wrap up our business with them with unusual efficiency. Our iced tea is cold and our soup is hot. The money comes out of nowhere for a project we want to start, and everything is in sync. I gotta take, I have to drink something. Because my voice gets like raspy. Sorry. That's another thing. A friend brought to my attention that I say sorry a lot, and come to find out that it's from childhood trauma. And Gen Z, or I mean Gen X, our generation, my generation, I don't know about Gen Z. I'm sure they have a lot of trauma as well, because don't we all? But it's got to do with, you know, emotional neglect and being ignored and made to feel like you're a burden, and that you should just, children should be seen and not heard. So I apologize a lot. Sorry. Anyway, I'll continue on. Since I've begun taking steps to simplify my life, both the outer and inner, I found synchronicity operates in all areas, and much more frequently than it did when my life was complicated. Over and over again, as soon as I've become clear on what it is I want, the circumstances I need to get are miraculously available to me. As I look back, I realize that before I slowed down, the messages and the possibilities for these synchronicities had always been there, but often I was too busy to pay attention to them or didn't believe them when I heard them, which that was my case too. I I didn't believe it, or else I was just too busy to think about it. This is not to say that everything is now a piece of cake for me, but I've learned that if things aren't going well, I need to slow down and listen. When I get back into sync, things start to flow again. Reducing your pace and looking within will help you make your life work the way you want it to. It will also expand your time and energy so that synchronicity becomes a natural and joyous part of your life. If you like the idea of latching on to synchronicity, perhaps it's time to make a formal declaration to yourself and the universe that this is what you want. It's amazing what you can happen, sorry, there I go again. It's amazing what can happen when we simply declare ourselves in the game. So I thought that was cool. Because something made me look at this book, you know, I just picked it up and started looking through the, to see if anything, you know, resonated with me. And since I've been seeing all of these numbers lately, like I was making the video earlier and I saw 7-11, and they advise you that when you see a number, immediately make a mental note of what you were thinking and how you were feeling at the time that you saw it, and then immediately write it down so that if you want to look it up later on to see what it means, you know, so that you can, because it's messages from God, perhaps by the angels. They call them angel numbers, but everything comes from God. All the beautiful, 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 joyous, meaningful, creative, loving, comforting things come from Him. The beautiful sunset earlier, the beautiful nature, the flowers, the beautiful animals, everything. It's amazing. And I'm really grateful. I have a lot of great gratitude. And lately I've been feeling more grateful. So I feel like that's really important to have gratitude to our Creator. And it establishes our relationship with Him. So I guess that's all that I would like to say tonight. Thank you for listening to me and being here with me in this difficult time. I hope you guys are having a good week and hope you guys have a really good rest of your week if I don't talk to you sooner. Take care.